Yeah, you and me fight like animals. Like savage.
Yo, yo. Now I'm gonna check out the screen real quick. Can be hearable. But a little bit of rain on my side, so I'll probably speak louder and get some things in the background to prevent the background noise. Maybe for a second. Back. A little bit of rain and thunder on my side, but it's nothing too bad. But both players are not in the lobby yet, so we're still waiting for Kitsune. And as I say it, Kitsune is in the lobby, and it seems that warm-ups will be skipped. Alright, interesting. As part break goes, it will be an instant roll for both of the players. I'm gonna move up my microphone closer to me. Kitsune goes for 68.
If you can.
Well, pretty close to that. Pretty close to the players. A lot of close rolls for both of the players here. Oh, it seems that I'm still testing out my mic for a second. So just have some time for the bantam pick. A nice reduction on Discord. So you might hear just a little bit of rain on my background, but it's nothing too bad. I did this for myself. And as we go to the bans here, Vero did go for an HD1 while Kitsune goes for a DP2. Pretty interesting ban set. Kitsune did ban DT2 in the last game and probably avoiding a DT battle for Vero. I'm just enjoying the music in the back. In the stream as well. It's gonna be a pretty interesting pick, assuming that Vero might go for pre-mod again. He did only side read the last tournament, which kind of gave the loss to Kim versus with Arotea. I may be wrong though. I'm checking the yeah, tama. And instantly, Kitsune goes for a no mod 2. So, for those who haven't watched the show match, Vero is a pretty strong competitor. He did choke on some of the maps because he did sight read the tournament. But now, he experienced some of the maps, knows the gimmicks for all of the different map pools, and probably is more prepared than his last battle. And assuming that, remember, the last battle did go to a tiebreaker. And we'll see how well will he perform versus Kitsune. So the difference for actually most of the players going for NM2 is the levels of consistency and to just go around the big yes or no. But most of the same time, the early part of the song is super consistent, and Vero is showing that with an SS, while Kitsune did choke on a single part there. And both players, Kitsune going for the right hand and Vero going for the left hand for single tapping. And it's gonna be an alternate battle. It's a single tap, and unfortunately, Vero misses 2 notes on the early part of the song. While Kitsune trades back some, the accuracy lead or the mislead does come to Kitsune's side. Actually, no, never mind, it's Vero's side. And Kitsune with an unfortunate miss doesn't lessen the lead for Vero because of this miss, but his lead will only slowly grow over time here. A few more 100s and Kitsune there. So yeah, this is gonna be another single tap versus alternate. Or Kitsune will go for a full, will alternate the map for the fast arts, and unfortunately another miss for Kitsune's side. And single tap will win this battle before the key eye hits. Vero getting a bit more consistent in the map as his accuracy has become a bit more stable, though his UR is slowly adjusting, but it's still leaning onto one side. Kitsune, on the other hand, still has to play a lot to catch up with the scores and everything. So Vero is slowly extending his lead for each 100 that Kitsune gains. Gonna get into the 1-3 section. It's a bit interesting for this 1-3. There's some that miss and some that play this perfectly. Both players get through that 1-3 section pretty well. And as we get into the final key, I will have to see Vero miss a lot for this lead to lead back to Kitsune's side. Well, Vero did single tap that that bridge part. We get into the Ki section here. And Vero is holding it pretty consistently. He's working on the 99. And the final Ki. Kitsune finally got consistent, got a more stable accuracy, but at this point, there's not much map for Kitsune to run a comeback. And Vero will take this first point, and I believe that is a break point on Vero's side. Pretty good score for both. But now, Vero will have the batch point, the break point, and the pick. Let's see what map he picks for the lead. Oh, he goes for 3 mode too. Oh, a bit of a revenge for Vero. Reminded that last time he played this was his worst map during the tournament. And the fact that he's gonna fight for it again is gonna be very interesting. From the aggregation, do we see a HDHR? Oh boy. So we're gonna wait for the players to get ready, and we'll check. The GLHF has come out, and it's gonna start in 10 seconds. We're gonna see how Vero plays with this. Note that this was his first map overall. He's gonna risk, actually not gonna risk with the HDHR, he goes only for the HR. While Kitsune goes for a full no mod session. Wait, I feel like this is one of those poetic stories that's lost to this map once and it becomes your best map after. Yeah, early 100s for Kitsune here while Vero's keeping SS on the first part of the map. Note that this is only 1 minute and 40 seconds, so each miss will, each 100 that each player gets here will be very, very large. As each note gives around 3,000. And getting 100 is exactly half of that. Vero did get a few act drops, but that's nothing to lose, as Kitsune is also dropping 100 on his side as well. Vero finally getting back his accuracy throughout half the map, but an unfortunate miss there drops his accuracy back to 94, and the lead is going to Kitsune's side. Even if he's playing no mod, this lead will slowly shorten as the map goes because of Vero's mod advantage. Vero just has to keep a constant score here to get the score back, and another unfortunate miss for Kitsune brings back the lead. It's going back and forth at the last part of the map. But this lead has finally gotten to a stop, but if any more 100s or misses on Vero's side, this might lead to Kitsune's win. But that is an unfortunate pick. Kitsune is keeping it up and he gets the point on a comeback with only 1 mod. Unfortunate misses on Vero's side, but Kitsune will take this point back with a gigantic accuracy advantage. And that will be another breakpoint for Kitsune. What a score. A double break point on the first two matches, huh? So, Kitsune will get that break point and it will be his pick. And he goes for HD2. But it will be HD and both players here, no stranger to Hidden, as Vera has some experience and a bit of advantage on Hidden as well, scoring one of the higher scores in the tournament in terms of the Fremont section with HDHR. So we can clearly say that Vera has some confidence with Hidden. He definitely has that ability to FC. But in terms of the tournament nerves, we'll see. And Kitsune hitting that great for the first note, which is always accepted in the side of Vero as he slowly grows the lead. Oh, Vero though with more 100s, countering back as Kitsune is playing catch up on the accuracy section. Get into the slider. And another 100 on Kitsune brings back the lead to Vero. Both are having trouble on the map, but overall, the advantage is slowly moving to Vero, but that miss will be detrimental, but more 100s for Kitsune just leading this lead back. While Vero is slowly getting his accuracy throughout the section just before the Ki, Kitsune is gonna struggle a bit more, but having that FC on his advantage. But with that accuracy, it won't be enough for the lead. He must get his accuracy back to get any advantage here. Vero is building and building a score. We're gonna have to see a miss from Vero or more 100s. So getting to the Kia. There's only one Kia on this, I believe. And the players enjoying this Kia section, except for Kitsune with a really big drop. And Vero with a big drop of himself, and he drops the lead to Kitsune. Another back and forth, but the ACK advantage is on Vero as we get into the slider. There's only a quarter of the map and Vero's working on a comeback. There was a scare on his lead, but right now he's currently holding the score point for this, but H100 is going back to Kitsune. But this might be a pretty close match. There's only a little bit of the map here. We're gonna need Kitsune to make a choke here, and that's what he'll get. And so Vero, with the last parts of the map, will get this breakpoint again. Such a small difference. The combo advantage was on Kitsune, but Vero will take that point on the last choke, on the last part of the map. That was just non-stop cursing, huh? But both players haven't won their own pick, while Kitsune loses another breakpoint, so Vero has the advantage here. So, Vero gonna have a tough pick, because if he gives the Kitsune another breakpoint, he might have a bit more trouble. So he needs to get this point, break this stalemate of beating each other's pick. Because at this point, no momentum is on neither side. Both are currently affected with a bit of nerves, but overall, there is no momentum on both players. Both are just winning by an inch. And Vero chooses Fremont 3. Pretty interesting pick. Oh, we're just waiting for the matches to start? I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. I just actually have like a ghetto setup for my mic because it's raining pretty hard outside. Oh, Kitsune with an early 100. Once again, there's a pattern for this. And if the pattern is correct, Vero might miss in the early part of the song, giving the lead back to Kitsune. Though he will have this mod advantage. So no matter what kind of small lead Kitsune gets, as long as Vero plays it constantly, he will shorten the lead over time. That's just how mods work. But a few more accuracy chokes for Vera, having a tough time with matching the SV with the song. Oh, don't mind the dog. After I was fixing some stuff, Kitsune does drop 2 notes early on before the Ki, and the lead has slowly gotten to Vero's side, and this is exactly what he needs to keep this point in check. Getting any advantage versus Kitsune is much more appreciated in terms of the match. And we get into the Ki section, and Vero is hitting them very constantly. Kitsune as well, finally getting a better score, but this accuracy difference and the mod advantage is leaning onto Vero's side. We're gonna have to see Vero here have a bit of trouble. And ask and you shall receive. Few more misses on Vera's side might just inch out the lead on Kitsune's favor, but he needs to get his accuracy up. And there's not much muck on the final Ki, and the lead is just about 90,000, just about 80k, and another unfortunate miss, and Kitsune drops this lead back down to 100k. All of the hard work down the drain with that one miss, and Vero here, confident, takes the next point. And another miss for Kitsune, it's unfortunate. The slow sections is a breeze for HR, and we can just say, Kitsune, no! 100s on the slow parts. That is unfortunate. But Vero will take this point and significantly get his lead. All the momentum is now on his side for this match. So, the pressure is on Kitsune here. He did almost win a few of the points, but now since Vero has this point lead against him, he's gonna have a bit of trouble getting to in terms of winning the actual match itself. So his pick here might be very important, as if he gets another breakpoint here, Vero will get this match point. And so the next pick might be pretty big. And I'm expecting Hard Rock 1. It's gonna be a big risk if he's gonna choose Hard Rock 1, but it might be the best choice for him. And that's what he'll choose. A good prediction for me. Not much pick map, but in terms of breakpoints or keeping a score lead, it's a pretty good map to test your skills as, especially for people who tend to choke. This map is pretty rewarding if you're fighting against people who tend to miss a lot. As long as you can keep a full combo here, you might get a good advantage. And the matches will start in Hard Rock 1. A pretty risky swing map with faster SVs than HR2, if I remember correctly. But Vera will hold this accuracy lead first. But that won't be too much if Vera starts to miss. Oh, did Vera miss a finisher? That lead kind of went down. And here we go. The misses from Vera will inch this lead back slowly but surely on Kitsune's side. So if Kitsune can clutch this out with just a full combo, he might confidently take this point from Vera. But unfortunately, a miss from Kitsune. And Vera takes back this into an equal accuracy lead. And a few more misses there, increasing this lead further. It's going to be around the 70,000 lead in both of the players. And this map is short. And the hardest part here is on the end. So if you don't get as much of a lead on the first part, this last part will be the reason why you're going to lose. So we're going to hopefully Vero clutches out this HR1 with ease. But any more misses here will be detrimental to Kitsune. And that might be the nail in the coffin. It's Vero here working on a 1 million. And he will not get it, but he will take the point, the break point for Kitsune. A very good lead, but unfortunately Kitsune wasn't able to capitalize on that one miss that Vero had. It's a tough map to play, but that's what you get for playing a risky map. And Vero has the whole map to his advantage versus Kitsune. So does he end it well, or does he plan to have fun? And wait, actually, apparently, wait, Kitsune, yeah. Vero asking Kitsune there, following Kitsune's favor, and he chooses FM1. A pretty good map, and considering Vero did HDHR this, we might see an HDHR from Vero. Some showmanship for her there. But Koa is pretty long map, so for players that kinda have trouble, this consistency might be a bit. This length might be a troubling factor for both players, as most of their maps have just been 1 minute 30 or 2 minutes. So, both with hidden. Oh, never mind. Vera with the hidden hard rock, as expected. Both players called skip. Now, Bear did play with HDHR before in the tournament, especially versus Air, and proved a pretty strong point. And unfortunately, Kitsune having trouble with HD loses a bunch of points because of that. There's actually a few things as we're watching this low section. Vero has, for all of the free mods, Vero has played with a mod advantage versus Kitsune, and I believe he lost one free mod because of it. But Kitsune, on the other hand, first time playing HD on a free mod map. All of the maps that he did was with hidden. With no mod, but Vero with a miss. But he has a sizable lead to play with, so he can brush off that miss with the nothingness, but a few more might not hurt too much. Hopefully. Kitsune though, slightly getting his accuracy back, but it's not much, as Vero is slowly getting more consistent here. Oh, bit of fast notes there for HDHR, but Vero's hitting them pretty cleanly. A good HDHR play. And as I said, he does get a miss. Kitsune on the other hand, finally getting a good combo advantage. Tiny bit, but it's just enough to match the mod advantage for Vero in terms of score, but he needs to get this accuracy up for any chance of a comeback. But note that Koi has the harder sections at the end of the map. So this lead might mean nothing if Vero is gonna keep on missing. And Kitsune, an unfortunate miss. That brings up the lead back into around 200 here. He needs to be more consistent, and we're gonna go to the last quarter and the final Ki. Gonna be the hardest, but in terms of this lead, Vero's gonna need to drop to Kitsune's accuracy for any kind of chance. And we're gonna get into the 1-3s before the final Ki. Let's see how well they deal with it. Alright, final Ki. Vero working on the 1 million score, while Kitsune is still struggling with this accuracy. And it seems that with those misses, that will sell the point to Vero. And Vero takes the final point of the match with a 5x point and 96 accuracy. Not a bad score for HDHR. Someone get shot in the chat. And that's GG's. Pretty quick match into Vero's favor. Quick 5-1. The first parts of the map were all breakpoints, and it was a bit shaky for both of the players, but Vero managed to clutch out the score in the end. Finally got in the momentum and rode it up until he won. But a good showing for Kitsune as well, but unfortunately he will be out of the tournament while Vero advances into the quarterfinals. And that's GG's. I'm checking the schedules once more for those in the stream. Apologies for that sound. There will be another match at 9 p.m. Yeah, so it's gonna take a long break for the people in the chat and stream, but we will have another match at 9 p.m. So the stream for today, it's still not over, but it's GG's for today. And right now the stream will be ending. That was a weird one, but thanks for watching, guys. See you.